Self-graded sports cards, 2024-25, Panini Court Kings Luka Doncic Watercolor 49. Take a closer look at a 2024-25 Panini Court Kings Watercolor Parallel featuring Luka Doncic. Court Kings has always been an art house of the Panini basketball lineup, but the 2024-25 watercolor insert takes it to a new level. This specific card, #9 in the set, features Luka Doncic in a stunning, painterly aesthetic that mirrors his fluid, almost rhythmic style of play. The Rarity Breakdown. While base watercolor inserts are found in roughly every other hobby box, the Violet Parallel is a different story entirely. The print run, limited to just 49 copies worldwide. The 1449 serial number. This specific copy, 1449, is a fantastic mid-run number for collectors. In the world of Luka collecting, where high-end parallels often vanish into private vaults, having confirmed serial number below 50 provides massive long-term stability. The visuals. The Violet Parallel swaps the standard white or muted background for a deep, royal purple bleed that perfectly complements the Dallas Mavericks City Edition vibes. The market perspective. Luka is one of the few players whose non-rookie parallels maintain blue-chip status. As of early 2026, low-numbered Court Kings inserts are seeing a resurgence as collectors pivot away from overprinted base card towards short-print art cards. A Luka of 49 isn't just a card, it's a centerpiece. Crescent Veil self-grading scores. Court Kings presents a unique challenge. It uses a textured, matte-finish cardstock rather than the slick chrome of Prism or Obsidian. This makes our grading process even more vital. 1. The canvas surface inspection. Because the stock is more porous, it can absorb humidity or show scuffs more easily than plastic-coated cards. The check. Under a bright light, look for any shiny spots where the matte finish has been rubbed smooth. The standard. A true gem mint copy must have a consistent, velvety texture across the entire surface with zero ink fading in the violet areas. The surface subgrade was 9. 2. Edge fraying, the paper issue. Unlike Obsidian, which chips, Court Kings edges can fray. The check. Look for tiny paper fibers sticking out from the side. This is common on the corners of Court Kings cards because the stock is softer. Pro tip. Use a microfiber cloth to very gently ensure no loose dust is mimicking a fray before you judge the grade. The subgrade for edges was 8.5. 3. Centering. Court Kings designs often have fluid borders, making centering tricky. The check. Look at the watercolor text and the Luka Doncic nameplate. Are they perfectly aligned within the designated art box? The standard. Ensure the violet border is equidistant on all 4 sides. If the art seems slanted, the grade will suffer. This card scored a 9 out of 10 for centering. 4. Corner integrity. Soft stock means ding corners are the #1 killer for this set. The check. Even a slight touch to a corner can flatten the paper. Inspect the 1449's copy for any mushrooming where the corner has lost its sharp 90-degree point. The verdict. A Luka Watercolor 49 in a PSA 10 slab is an elite tier hold. Given the delicate nature of the matte stock, the Pop Report 410s is likely to remain extremely low, making high-grade copies exponentially more valuable than raw ones. This card was scored a 9.5. Overall self-graded scores, 9 mint. AI Grok scores. Based on provided photos of your 2024-25 Panini Court Kings Luka Doncic card, number 9, watercolor parallel numbered 1449. I'll simulate an AI-assisted grading process similar to AGS or TAG, evaluating centering, corners, edges, and surface from the image details. This is an estimate only. Professional grading requires physical inspection under magnification and controlled lighting to detect subtle defects, e.g., micro scratches on the foil accents, print lines, or precise centering measurements not fully visible in photos. Overall estimated grade, PSA 9 mint. The card presents very well. Strong watercolor background with vibrant blue-purple tones, crisp action shot of Luka driving, and clean eye appeal typical of Court Kings' artistic designs. Minor edge corner whitening, visible at bottom left and along some foil edges, and slight surface texture, possible light handling marks or foil inconsistencies, prevent a perfect 10. This is a short-printed, hobby-exclusive parallel, our 49, from the 2024-25 Court Kings set, featuring a unique watercolor aesthetic, highly desirable for Luka collectors given his ongoing dominance, averaging 33-plus PPG recently and leading the Mavericks deep into playoffs. That in a PSA 9 slab, expect resale value around $200 to $400 plus. Based on comparable Court Kings watercolor parallels for Luka, similar 49 or low-numbered versions often hit $250 to $500 graded 9/10, with raw sales in the $100 to $200 range for clean examples. PSA 10s are rarer due to the artistic foil elements and can exceed $600 to $1,000. Raw copies of the specific watercolor of 49 parallel typically sell for $100 to $180 ungraded, depending on perceived condition. Here's the detailed breakdown aligned with PSA standards. Centering 9.5, the watercolor design and curved borders make traditional centering assessment tricky, but the player image, nameplate, and Mavericks logo appear well-balanced, near 50-50 as horizontally or vertically, with no heavy off-center bias visible in full views. Corners. 9.0 corners are mostly sharp, but there's minor whitening or fraying at the bottom left and slight wear along the foil edges, common on Court Kings parallels due to the layered artistic stock. No major dings or rounding. Edges. 9.0 edges look smooth overall, with strong foil integrity, no major chipping or notching, but subtle roughness or whitening appears along the bottom and right sides in close-ups, likely from light handling or factory cut. Surface. 9.0 watercolor background and foil accents are vibrant and clean with no obvious scratches, stains, or print defects. The photo is crisp and the blue or purple color pop is excellent. Strong gloss retention, though minor surface texture, possible light marks or artistic inconsistencies, can't be fully ruled out from angles, lighting. This watercolor parallel is a hobby-exclusive SSP insert, not base or numbered base parallel, part of Court King's premium lineup with low serial numbers and artistic watercolor theme, highly sought after for Luka's superstar status, multiple All-NBA, scoring titles, and finals appearances. The set's artistic cards can cap grade due to handling sensitivity, so protect it in a magnetic or screw-down holder to avoid further edge wear. If submitting, PSA or BGS would maximize resale. Court King slabs showcase the artistic design well. Please note, this card is housed in a custom display slab for superior protection and presentation. While the label may include descriptive details, this is not a grade from a third-party professional service, such as PSA, BGS, or SGC. The card is being sold as raw or ungraded. Please review the high-resolution photos provided to make your own assessment of the card's condition before bidding or purchasing.